What's up, folks? Your buddy Fatalroadie. Tonight we're doing the Smackdown review. We started off with the Usos coming out. They're shortly followed by the New Day, who welcome everybody at home. Probably about the funniest thing I saw. They go back and forth talking about their chances at Wrestlemania. Miz Morrison come out. They start running down the New Day and the Usos. They tell them that they're going to be retaining at Wrestlemania. A big fight breaks out. Miz and Morrison stand tall, which usually means they're going to be losing. We then have a triple threat match, and Naomi, Lacey Evans, and Tamina. Sasha Banks and Bayley are at commentary. This is actually a pretty good match. Partway through, Sasha Banks and Bayley get involved. Tamina gets a super kick on Naomi, gets the pin. After the match, Bayley gets in the ring, shakes Tamina's hand, and then ends up eating a super kick. Sasha Banks runs in the ring, gets a Samoa drop, so I know at least Tamina's not winning the match. We then have a rerun of the WrestleMania 24 match of Ric Flair and Shawn Michaels. This was Ric Flair's retirement match. Still a rather emotional match to watch. We then have Tucker versus Dolph Ziggler. This is an match. Tucker's trying to soften up Ziggler by chucking him into the steps. Ziggler hits a zigzag onto Tucker on the steps, gets a disqualification. Ziggler picks up the steps, trying to smash him onto Tucker. Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville come running out, telling him to stop. Otis comes running out to chase him off. But right at that moment, all the glitchy shit starts happening. We got a hooded figure saying that the truth will be heard, and it's revealed that Sonya Deville sent the text message to Otis, causing him to be late, and sets up Dolph Ziggler with a date with Mandy Rose. Rose looking over at Deville like, how the hell did you do this? She walks off, Deville starts to chase her. Ziggler tries to make good out of getting out of there, and ends up getting nailed by Otis. Backstage, Sonya Deville tries to explain to Mandy Rose, but she's not having any of it. We then have Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura, with Drew Gulak, Cesaro at ringside, and Sami Zayn's over at commentary. This is actually a good match. There was a lot of action. Daniel Bryan got the yes lock locked in. Cesaro comes running in, attacks Daniel Bryan, causes a disqualification. Cesaro takes out both Drew Gulak and Daniel Bryan. Zayn tells him to throw Bryan into the ring. Daniel Bryan ends up eating a neutralizer, a Kinshasa, and a haluva kick from Sami Zayn, and the heels stand tall. We then come to our final segment of the night, John Cena coming out to answer Bray Wyatt's challenge for the Firefly Funhouse at WrestleMania, which they've already been booking that for the whole week or so why does he have to answer it now? Cena talks about the empty performance center and how WrestleMania is going to be different. He says he'll squash Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania and finish what he started 6 years ago. John Cena says he accepts, which he already did because they already did the match and it's been, advertised for the past couple of weeks. Duh. Then Ramblin' Rabbit, Huskus, Mercy, and Abby show up at ringside. They all say, "You're going to be playing with us forever." The lights go out. When they come back on, The Fiend is up on the platform. And then from behind John Cena, Bray Wyatt just pops up and says, "Let me in." Lights go back out. Everybody's gone. John Cena looks worried, and we end tonight's SmackDown. Now, if you might have noticed, I did leave something out, which was supposed to be the build of why Roman Reigns was supposed to be removed from the Goldberg match. Triple H said that there was going to be something told on SmackDown. Guess what? Nothing was said. Fuck all was said about it. They just said Goldberg's facing Braun Strowman. That's it. No explanation, no build up to it, no reason why Roman Reigns isn't going to be there. I mean, we all know why Reigns is going to be there, but, nothing explaining the substitution. Surprise! Strowman's going to be there. Other than that, SmackDown was okay. Again, not judging it too harshly because of the empty performance center. I do have a little bit of criticism because we had 2 back-to-back matches that just ended in disqualification. We already did one, and we just repeat, the same thing. I'm not surprised we didn't have being it was triple threat, there wouldn't be a DQ. But why not have a whole DQ night, I guess. The matches were decent. The Tucker and Ziggler match, that was alright. The other 2 matches were good. We weren't really talk heavy, which is good. So SmackDown was decent. I'm not going to knock it any further than that. But that'll do it for this episode of SmackDown Review. I'll be back tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday with the results for WrestleMania. But leave a comment down below what you thought of tonight's SmackDown, what you thought about this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. I've been Fatalroadie. You've been awesome. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if it's too loud, you're too old. See ya.